Once upon a time, in a serene village nestled between lush green hills, there lived an old Zen master named Master Li. His wisdom was known far and wide, and people often sought his guidance to find peace and clarity in their lives. One summer morning, a young man named Hiro arrived at Master Li's door. Hiro was troubled. His mind was filled with negative thoughts, worries, and fears. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't escape the dark cloud that seemed to follow him everywhere. Master Li, Hiro began, his voice trembling. I cannot find peace. My mind is filled with negative thoughts that I cannot control. They haunt me day and night. Please, teach me how to rid myself of them. Master Li, with a gentle smile, invited Hiro to sit with him under a large, ancient tree. Its leaves whispered softly in the wind, creating a calming melody. Hiro, Master Li said, imagine you are sitting by a river. The water flows endlessly, carrying leaves and branches along its current. The river is your mind, and the leaves and branches are your thoughts. Hiro nodded, trying to understand. Sometimes, the master continued, you see beautiful flowers floating by, and sometimes you see dark, twisted branches. Your task is not to control what flows in the river, but simply to let it pass. Do not hold on to any leaf or branch, no matter how beautiful or ugly it is. Just observe. Hiro listened intently. The simplicity of the metaphor struck a chord with him. He had been trying so hard to push away the negative thoughts that he ended up clinging to them even more. But Master, Hiro asked, how do I stop myself from grabbing onto the dark branches? They seem to pull me in, no matter how much I try to let go. Master Li picked up a small, round pebble and handed it to Hiro. Come with me, he said. They walked to the edge of the village, where there was a still, clear pond. Master Li asked Hiro to throw the pebble into the water. Hiro did as he was told, and the pebble created ripples that spread out across the surface. Now try to stop the ripples, Master Li instructed. Hiro was puzzled. He tried to smooth the water with his hands, but it only created more ripples. He soon realized that the more he tried to stop the ripples, the more he disturbed the water. Master Li watched patiently. You see, Hiro, your mind is like this pond. Negative thoughts are like the pebble creating ripples. The more you try to control them, the more you disturb your peace. Instead, let the ripples settle on their own. Allow your mind to return to its natural state of calm. Hiro took a deep breath. He felt a sense of relief wash over him. He understood that fighting his negative thoughts was like fighting the ripples in the pond. It was a battle he could never win, but by observing his thoughts without judgment, he could find peace. In the days that followed, Hiro practiced the art of observing his thoughts without attachment. Whenever a negative thought arose, he would acknowledge it and let it pass like a leaf on the river. Slowly, he felt the grip of negativity loosen. One evening, as the sun set behind the hills, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Hiro returned to Master Li. Master, he said, I feel lighter, freer, but sometimes the negative thoughts still return. What should I do when they come back? Master Li looked at Hiro with kind eyes. Hiro, negative thoughts are like uninvited guests. They may come and go, but you do not have to entertain them. You can simply acknowledge their presence and return to the present moment. Focus on your breath, on the beauty around you, and on the peace within you. In time, these thoughts will lose their power over you. Hiro nodded, feeling a deep sense of gratitude. He realized that he had the power to choose his response to his thoughts. He could either be controlled by them or observe them with detachment and return to the present moment. As the years went by, Hiro became known as a wise and peaceful man. He often shared Master Li's teachings with others who struggled with their own negative thoughts. He would sit by the river, under the ancient tree, and guide them to find the peace that lay within. One day, a young woman named May came to Hiro, her eyes filled with tears. Hiro, she said, My mind is a storm of negativity, cannot find peace. Please help me." Hiro smiled warmly and invited her to sit with him. "May," he began, "imagine you are sitting by a river." And so, the wisdom of Master Li lived on, spreading from heart to heart, teaching each person the art of not letting negative thoughts control them. The robust, inspiring message that Master Li imparted to Hiro, which Hiro passed on to May, and which continues to echo through the ages is this: you are not your thoughts. Let them come and go like leaves on a river. Find your peace in the present moment, and do not let the ripples of negativity disturb the stillness of your mind. True freedom lies in your ability to observe without attachment, to live without judgment, and to love without fear.